Hello there, this is Professor Jack, Chapter 12. This is on parenthood choices and challenges, okay? And so we're going to go ahead and start right away, okay, without losing any more time. Let's go ahead and start with the first slide. Studies, we have a couple of studies here. A national study of married couples revealed considerable difference in how happy couples versus unhappy couples handle parenting. Happy couples tend to agree more on how child rearing responsibilities are shared, to be more satisfied with the amount of attention they focus on their relationship as opposed to on their children, to agree on how to discipline their children, to agree on how to financially provide for their children, and to agree that children do not create problems for the marriage. Because many times people do believe, that children, create conflict. They, for some reason, put both parents and at one end of the string, right? And they're fighting for the attention, and they're trying to impose their own will and their own way of how to discipline children or not. According to a national survey, the top 5 parenting issues for married couples are the following: children reduce marital satisfaction, that fathers are not involved with their children, that dissatisfaction with how children rearing is shared, disagreement in how to apply the discipline, in other words, too much focus on children versus marriage, in other words, affection competition, okay? And here's another, moreover, let's go to the next slide, discipline and child rearing. How to discipline children is a major issue for all parents, as well as the source of some debate in our society nowadays. What is the right way? How about corporal punishment? You know that it's widely used in the U.S., and the statistics suggest that about 90% of all children have been hit by their parents, and that 68% of Americans believe that spanking is sometimes necessary. How about you? Do you believe that spanking is necessary? How about, is it lawful? Does it abide by the law? To what degree or to what level do we consider hitting corporal punishment or physical abuse? So who draws the line? How about cultural biases? And how about if your parents and the whole family came from another country and have a different share of values, and then you apply your share of values, then you're breaking the law and you get in trouble you didn't know. But in reality, in the United States, corporal punishment is abusive, okay? It's against the law, okay? And still yet most Americans, or many Americans, are I shouldn't say naive, but they're probably ignorant of the fact that it's against the law, okay? So we have fact and we have a question. Fact: research on punishment has found that children who are hit are more likely to hit their partners and children later in life, so it's a vicious cycle. A question: do you believe that spanking is a form of physical abuse? I'm just going to go ahead and leave you with that one, and I'm going to go to the next slide, okay? You don't have to write to me. You don't have to go ahead and respond to me. It's a trivial question, okay? On parenthood, okay? Paradoxically, parenthood is both very challenging and very satisfying emotionally. It changes a couple's world altogether. They have less time for each other and for individual interests. They may have money problems, and many find it physically exhausting, especially mothers, right, when they don't really get the help, right? Okay, so let's see. Although parenting poses many challenges, it is also very gratifying for parents. A study on parental satisfaction indicates the following findings: that parents enjoy watching their children grow, that parents are proud of their children's achievements, that they enjoy sharing fun times with their children, that they feel self-fulfilled, that they feel closer to their partner as a consequence of having the children, that parenting symbolizes a purpose for living, If you have depression, hey, forget about depression. You have a life to help out here, right? And it's a good way to look at it, right? Children are important, of course, right? I definitely love children, right? Okay, let's see. Parenting styles. Well, those styles of parenting. The democratic style falls into the balance area of the model because it exhibits dynamic balances on both dimensions. We're talking about styles here. Democratic style is one style. There are other styles that the text discusses as well, right? And they many parenting styles can be related to the cohesion and flexibility dimensions that we discussed already in a couple of chapters ago, right? Okay, so let's go ahead. Let's continue. Parent education programs. Well, everybody needs education. Most people do not understand that they were not born being the best parents, even if they were best sons and daughters of their own parents, doesn't mean you're going to be a very good parent. You're going to have to go ahead and learn how to be a good parent, right? The good enough mother, it's kind of something that a child in human development experts talk about, right? When it comes to children, what is the right type? What is the good type, right? In the U.S., many parent education programs have been developed as a resource, as a response to the challenges of raising children and the diversity of American families. Okay, let's see. Many trained professionals provide both information and one-on-one therapy. In spite of the thing of rising demand of daycare, the U.S. is one of the few countries that does not have national daycare policies or standards. So that's kind of contradictory, right, in a way, right? Okay, so I mean, it's good. Okay, nobody's denying the fact that people need to learn how to be better parents, and once you are a better parent, guess what? Learn how to become even better, and then after that last stage, then learn how to become even better, and then learn how to become good grandparents as well. You understand one thing, that you never stop being a child, and I mean this, that your parents are always your parents. You never stop from being their child. They're always learning to be a parent as they're teaching you how to be a parent as well, if you fall in the middle generation here, right? If you fall in the sandwich generation, that is, right? So, here's another slide that it's sympathetic and quite personal to me, and it's the need of fathers. I myself, I'm very happy, and I'm very blessed because I am a father, right? And I'm happy, and I think that there's nothing that matches that in the world, including money, including feeling fulfilled in your profession. Family is and has to be the most important thing out there. Sociologists agree. Psychologists would agree as well, right? I mean, without the family unit, the family system, the family institution, we're nothing, like I said in a couple of, I think it was last lecture, or a couple of lectures, I forgot. But we're nothing indeed. We are, and we are nothing if we don't have family. So I just wanted to go ahead and say that, and I don't want to get emotional here. I mean, I don't want to go ahead and start crying or anything, right? But it's fulfilling me as a person, as a professional. I think I do social work, people, okay? And when I visit my kids, my foster care cases, well, when I was doing the job, right? I thought, and sometimes I still think, that a good father is needed sometimes to redirect and to be part of that child's life. I don't care if you're female or male. Parents are needed. Both of them are. And what we're experiencing in our society is is more like a phenomenon, right? And go and search the sociological trend on a couple of chapters ago, and I've been giving you giving you that slide already for a couple of chapters already. And what you see is that single parent households, one of the things that children suffer from is that the absence of a father. I mean, you can't imagine how children feel without a father being at home. They feel unsafe sometimes. They feel, and sometimes they also, carry the weight on their shoulders when they see their mom, I don't know, suffering. It's difficult for her to make ends meet. A father, and I mean a good supporting father and loving father as well, right? Has to be a person that is a good companion, has to be a person that is good with his children, right? And that is there, helpful, in a helpful way, able to raise these children without competing with mom, and without competing with no one else. He has the same authority as mom when it comes to the children, right? And that's one of the things that I wanted to go ahead and discuss, and this is why I'm telling you, because I happen to be a father, and I happen to think that fathers are needed, right? Numerous studies demonstrate the important role of a father that a father plays in a child's development, whether he lives with the child or is a non-custodial parent. I would disagree with that last part. I think that it's a lot better. I mean, maybe I don't know, 100% better if the father lives with the children, because the child grows and learns, and by viewing how others, how his or her parents behave, he or she learns how to be a good, and even a better father or mother in the future, right? So with that, I'm gonna go ahead and let you go. This has been great. Thank you very much for this opportunity. Okay, don't forget to view me in the future lectures. Of course, this semester is not done. Thank you very much. This is Jack. Bye bye.